Hello and welcome to the Momentum Factor. My name is Dawn Dinger and I have very exciting information for anyone that is ready for a paradigm shift. And what I mean by that is, what if you could take the undesired out of network marketing and still reap the great rewards of long-term residual income and long-term health for you and your family? If you are willing to follow an incredibly simple success model, your financial life can change in just 6 short months. What you are about to learn just may shock you. So, welcome to the Momentum Factor, welcome to the investment strategy of a lifetime, and remember that this is not network marketing in the traditional sense. The Momentum Factor is a rapid cash flow generator designed to build income quickly, simply, and predictably. We have combined two very powerful components, developing a high probability and low risk success model. The Momentum Factor is the engine that runs it, and ASEA is the vehicle that drives it. This is the absolute science of turning your dreams into your realities. And the key ingredients that you are about to learn in the success model have been used by superachievers in network marketing for decades. To the extent that you follow the success model, you will succeed. Meet the founders and leaders of ASEA. And if you notice the words principle and purpose, once you truly discover the incredible ethos of these men, you will truly be proud to align yourself with their vision. These men turned down lots of millions of dollars from a pharmaceutical company to protect the very nature of these molecules being available for people like you and me. James Pack quoted, "This is not about making $1 million. It is about changing 1 million lives." And when you truly discover ASEA, you will discover the thousands upon thousands of lives all over the globe that have been impacted and changed thanks to ASEA. Let's take a few moments and hear from them directly.
I was asked to sit on a board of a small company that had been working on a technology for about 15 years. Numerous patents, a lot of research.
He let me know that he was on the board of directors and there was this opportunity that was coming up on a product that he thought was wonderful.
But I told him, I said, you know, they have something here that they don't know what it is. And it's a lot more than they think.
Well, that was my opportunity. I pulled out my wallet and pulled out a check out of the wallet and, Vertus, whatever you need, we're going to do this.
And he wrote this check out for a very big amount of money, and he said, there's more behind that. Let's go put an offer in. And I said, are you serious?
Now, I didn't know anything about the product or the company, but I knew Vertus, and I was betting on Vertus. I knew that Vertus had done his research. I knew that Vertus was not going to lose.
After 2.5 months, we decided to go out and do an assessment of the 40 people that we had given the product to. And when we went out to do an inventory, we found out that the 40 people had turned into 135 people. And not only that, the product had gone to 20 different countries.
And as we gave the product to different people, we found that it really increased their quality of life. People that were seriously challenged. And it just gave us a sense of purpose.
Recently, my son asked me to come down and join he and his family, and we went to a church gathering. And there was something going on he wanted us to be a part of. And while we were there, a young lady came up, and he introduced me to this young lady, and she broke down and started sobbing. And she had a health challenge in her family that was really severe, and she was introduced to ASEA. And because of what ASEA did, she was just grateful. So I find it hard to talk about, but that's the reason.
Okay, so we all know that there are several reasons that many people choose not to engage in network marketing, even though they know and understand the power of leverage, return on investment, and passive and residual income. But the reality is, and this may quite shock you, network marketing is the only industry that has produced over 200,000 millionaires. Think about that. Real estate and the stock market combined have not accomplished such a feat. So, with this being true, a good question is, then why do people burn out on traditional network marketing before they reap all of the incredible benefits? And the answer is because they don't make enough income quickly enough to stay interested. Interestingly, though, when people experience the power of residual income, It has been said that they will break through brick walls to have it. Well, the great news is we have the solution to break through those walls very quickly, and your interest will certainly follow. Simply put, network marketing is powerful, and aligning yourself with a non-traditional success system is the fast track to great success. The momentum factor consists of three powerful components that work synergistically together to provide you with the most powerful and effective life-changing tools that you have ever experienced. First, you will become familiar with the momentum factor outline and guide. Then you will learn about the demographics, and this is the strategic key to network marketing success that will have a dramatic impact on the rapid growth of your TMF team. By the way, from here forward, you may hear me refer to the momentum factor as TMF. And lastly, you will receive specialized training that is exclusive for our Momentum Factor team that will create a complete life transformation, generate great momentum, increased income, and better quality of life. This is a very exclusive system and not available to any other company or available to any other ASEA group. Please know that the power and efficacy of this success model lies in the descriptive words at the bottom of ASEA's mission statement: transform, enrich, and empower. And from my personal experience, I can say without reservation that the greatest source of accomplishment, inner peace, and lasting personal wealth in all forms is found in lifting, enriching, and empowering the lives of others. Zig Ziglar stated, "You can have everything you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want." And that is exactly what TMF members do. It is true that the components of the momentum factor will have a dramatic impact on a person's life, and staggering financial benefits can result. But it is important to remember that financial benefits are simply the byproduct of our purpose and intent. So what are some of the reasons that people choose not to engage in network marketing? I mean, let's go ahead and put this on the table. And maybe even the better question is, how have we resolved these things with this powerful success model? I mean, think about it for a second. What if we stepped outside the box and kept the things that we love about network marketing, like low risk, long-term residual income, leverage, tax advantages, time and financial freedom, and travel, and okay, obviously I can go on and on. But what if we went ahead and capitalized on all of these great things and simply tossed the things that we don't like aside? For instance, selling, meetings, chasing everyone we know, and literally forget the fact that these things ever even existed. See, the momentum factor meets the needs of the busiest people of all, and this is about changing your financial outcome and improving your overall health without changing your life in the process. In fact, the average person spends about 10 to 14 hours per month on this success model, and they become highly paid consumers of ASEA in the process. Additionally, we create very lucrative incomes, and we do this without ever selling a single thing. Also, we improve our overall health and well-being without having to recruit everyone we know. Ultimately, you can gain financial freedom without ever stepping foot in a meeting. And last but not least, TMF members acquire extreme tax advantages without making any major financial commitments. Let's take a look at this from a different perspective for just one quick second. See, TMF members do not sell anything. In fact, we are simply building large teams of ASEA consumers. See, this is where the light bulbs go on and everybody starts getting very excited. But what is very important to keep focus on is the ability to become a highly paid consumer of ASEA. There are 5 simple steps that you will learn in just a few short minutes that will teach you how this powerful success model runs as a business while everyone is getting paid to consume ASEA. But for right now, let's take a quick peek at the most advanced health technology known to mankind and the privileged health supplement that we get to consume while we build our teams of consumers and are getting paid along the way.
My name is Ronald V. Norris, MD, and I'm from Boston, Massachusetts.
Dr. John Baird in Louisville, Kentucky.
I'm Shelley Roby from Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
I'm Dr. Rob Ward. I'm a family practitioner.
Gary Samuelson. I'm an atomic physicist.
Our cells age with us, and part of the disease process is actually that your cells get damaged.
As we age, the healing process becomes a little bit more slow, less efficient.
We have to find a way to have those cells rejuvenated.
Redox signaling molecules are absolutely crucial to maintaining peak efficiency in cell function.
It's all about homeostasis and balance, and what it does is allow your body to perform at its maximum, at its best level.
It enables you to go into your cells, repair whatever cell damage has been done, make them work better, and then if you add exercise and diet onto that, you'll be even healthier.
This is a remarkable process because it is actually the process which allows us to regenerate tissue and maintain our health.
I am so excited about this new awareness, this new paradigm of what we can do with our health.
One of the great benefits that redox signaling can have for us is that it helps accelerate and maintain healthy tissue.
I feel very confident giving this to all of my patients. It's something that they need, it's something that their cells lack, and we're just restoring it because it is native to the body. It's already there, just not enough of it.
Every patient that I see, I share ASEA with, and my story, my experience with ASEA.
This technology has the potential of spearheading some of the greatest advances of health in the world. The possibility of being able to stabilize redox signaling molecules and use them as bioactive, non-toxic agents inside our body is phenomenal. And it will make a difference, and it will be the future technology that will affect almost all areas of health science and well-being.
As you are discovering, the role of redox signaling molecules in the body is to protect, detect, repair, and replace damaged cells. And as we age, we all make less and less redox signaling molecules. As we make less, our ability to protect, detect, repair, and replace damaged cells diminishes as well. So it becomes more difficult for the body to heal throughout the aging process. The good news is, now that due to advanced health technology, by supplementing with redox signaling molecules, we can get our body's ability to heal back to where it was when we were in our youth. The implications here are phenomenal, and Dr. Samuelson states that all disease is caused by diseased or damaged cells. Okay, since we understand that all disease is caused by diseased or damaged cells, then we have to ask ourselves, what does that really mean? So ask yourself if that question or statement is true and your body is stricken with disease, and ASEA allows for the cellular communication of your body to rid the body of all diseased and damaged cells so that new clean cells are formed through the natural cell division, then what happens to that illness? Think about it. If true, there is not another product on the face of this earth that can accomplish such a result. While the medical community is understanding every day more and more about the medical benefits of redox signaling molecules, a truly surprising discovery was the incredible effect ASEA has on athletic performance, endurance, and recovery. Truth of the matter is, ASEA will ultimately change the competitive landscape in athletics worldwide. Any athlete not on ASEA will be at a severe disadvantage to any athlete taking ASEA. Many independent studies continue to unveil just how astonishing this technology really is. Again, these are just the tip of the iceberg of the findings behind ASEA. If you are an athlete, you will become more excited the more you learn about ASEA. Simply put, ASEA is for the sickest of the sick to the fittest of the fit and everybody in between. Let's take a look at some of the athletes that are capitalizing on ASEA.
And I just had a fabulous run. I set a PR by a minute and a half.
I had a negative split, which is something I have been trying to achieve for 2 years.
I'm simply faster and a better athlete because of ASEA. When I was introduced to ASEA, I was very impressed with the three components of endurance, recovery, and repair. Something you don't see in one product ever, especially at this level.
I went down to a sports clinic and I got tested. I ran on a treadmill at an incline, got all my ventilatory thresholds and heart rates tested. And then I went on the product for 6 weeks. Returned to the same clinical test, had it all done. I was able to run faster, at a steeper incline, at a lower heart rate.
I feel stronger as rides progress. That my legs don't feel as fatigued. I feel like I have more energy and my mental focus gets stronger as the ride progresses.
It's not an energy drink. It's an endurance, which is completely different, because with energy there's a high and then there's a low. With an endurance product there's not ever a low. It's just effective during exercise.
Okay, you might not feel an energy rush, but you go out on a long hike, a long run, a long bike ride, a long swim, and you'll find the difference. You'll feel the difference.
So this allows me to actually go out and train, feel good, recover, train more often.
I use ASEA. I think it's a good product. It's helped me in a lot of ways with recovery and quality of workouts. It's a product that I can, with good conscience recommend to my athletes.
I wouldn't want to be without it. I think my performance would drop. I think I would be risking injury, and so I absolutely love it, and I want to stay on it forever.
Any professional athlete will tell you, you know your body. You know even a certain drink or a particular meal, you really know and you're in tune with your body. And I know now that ASEA is a part of my life for the rest of my life.
So what is the momentum factor? Well, this proprietary model is an explosive yet simple step-by-step process that virtually assures your financial success. And your success will depend entirely upon how well you follow this model and outline. The 5 factors are suitability, compression, compliance, accountability, and replacement. Now remember, this is the only success model of this type anywhere, and the whole purpose for developing this model was to provide a reliable and predictable map to success, without most of the pitfalls and detours that ultimately lead to frustration and disappointment, and then eventually failure. So let's review these powerful factors individually. Factor 1 is suitability, and there is a specific demographic of people that are suited for the momentum factor, and you will learn about those demographics when you go through the training. But one of the critical aspects of suitability is that you have a sufficient sphere of influence and credibility within that sphere of influence to engage others with this success model. The momentum factor is for decision makers and people that know how to take action. TMF members are coachable, predictable, and reliable people that are committed and willing to precisely follow a proven success model. Last but not least, these people that you share this success model with must have the ability to comfortably afford the price of admission. So let's talk about the price of admission for 1 second, and then in a few short minutes you will learn how financially rewarding the success model is. So what it actually takes to start and run your ASEA business is going to shock you. As with any business, there is an initial startup cost to launch your business. The great news is that with this success model, your startup includes your initial purchase of ASEA, and you literally launch this business between $170 and $185. And the price will range due to local taxes and shipping requirements in your area. Of course, with every business, there is a monthly overhead to maintain, run, and operate that business. And the monthly overhead will range from $130 to $145, again, depending on local taxes and shipping. And this overhead includes your monthly supply of ASEA for personal consumption. Remember, we are simply building a large team of consumers, and we don't sell anything, and you will see just how quickly that can happen in a few short minutes. Lastly, let's take a quick look at how there is virtually no risk involved with your journey of becoming a highly paid consumer with ASEA. ASEA does have a 30-day money-back guarantee, and because $120 of your startup and $120 of your monthly overhead is actually paying for your personal consumption of ASEA, there is virtually no risk attached to the success model due to this money-back guarantee. The goal with this success model is that within 3 short months, you can literally transition into becoming a highly paid consumer, and within 6 months, your entire financial outcome will have changed, and you will be operating your ASEA business in the profitable zone and starting to generate substantial income. See, we have a technology here that is literally disrupting two massive trillion-dollar industries, as we discussed, the health and wellness industry and the sports industry. This is the biggest breakthrough that we have seen in over 50 years, perhaps since the introduction of antibiotics. And not only that, but we have locked down this technology with 31 patents, so we have no competition or copycats. Perhaps the best part of all of this is virtually nobody knows about it yet, and we are just getting started. The reality is that there are already ASEA millionaires popping up around the world due to this technology. We like to say get on the ASEA train or get behind the ASEA train, but don't get in front of it. Seriously, the opportunity here is huge, and being able to know about this now and being able to combine it with a success model is powerful. Either you are telling people about ASEA or soon people will be telling you about it. You choose, but don't look back and regret having been in the right place at the right time and not taking action. Factor number 2 is compression. Each TMF member must bring 4 or more new members to the team within 30 days or less. This compressed time for finding at least 4 people who see the opportunity and can duplicate this model is important, because if people cannot make meaningful and significant progress in a reasonably short period of time, they become discouraged and lose interest. The people that stick to this 30-day process will be glad they did, because if this model is followed, the income generated is so significant that even the busiest and most successful people realize that this is a no-brainer and want to participate. You will find that if the momentum factor is suited for you, that you will have your 4 team members and more very quickly, and for some of you it'll be in a matter of hours. Factor number 3 is compliance, which means that each person who enrolls is willing to follow the momentum factor and agrees to follow each component of this powerful success model and stay committed to it for a minimum of 6 full months. Time is money, so save yourself precious time and follow this model to the T to avoid delays and setbacks that could prove terminal to your bottom line objective. After your 30 days of bringing new TMF members on board, your role will change during the following 30 days. It becomes important that you do not personally add any new team members to your own team. This will allow you sufficient time to lend assistance and support in aiding your team in adding a minimum of 4 team members to their respective teams. Once you and your team have each successfully accomplished all enrollments, you can start the process all over again to make greater impact on your own income and reach higher levels of the ASEA's compensation plan. Remember, these are people you would want to join your team. These are people that you would enjoy working with, and it is important to be very selective in who you call, because the key to success is following a proven wealth building model and the proper demographics to support it. Factor number 4 is accountability. It is important to stay connected with your team, making sure that each TMF member is on track and properly following the success model and all of its components. Also, checking to see if they need support with connecting with their people. Each TMF member will be given full access to the TMF training site, where they will be trained on all components, including operating and managing your ASEA business and the demographics of this industry that we spoke about, and have full access to all future wealth building workshops at no charge as a TMF member. Last but not least is factor number 5, which is replacement, and I cannot overemphasize the importance of this factor. If a new team member has been added to your team and they have not added 4 new team members to their team in the prescribed amount of time, you must replace that person with someone who is willing to comply with this model. Remember, there are plenty of qualified people out there that are ready to step outside the box and gain financial independence. So work with the ones that are willing to do their part. And the kind of income that you are looking to generate will only take place with at least 4 people following this model. And the person that is being replaced is not kicked out or abandoned. You just simply want to make certain that you have your 4 team members actively following this model and taking part in the powerful resources that ASEA makes available to all associates. Okay, this is what everybody's been waiting for. So let's take a look at the monthly income that can be generated by following this simple and duplicatable success system. As you can see, by the third month, you have already regained and recaptured all of your initial costs. And by month 4 and on, you start becoming a highly paid consumer of ASEA. Fast forward to month 6 and consider the change in impact this amount of income would have on your life in just 6 short months. Of course, this is assuming that this model is precisely followed at each level. Even a fraction of these numbers would be pretty darn exciting to most people. It is also important to know that this is, and this is the really exciting part here, is that this is only one demonstration of one way that you get paid in the ASEA compensation plan. In addition to this income, you will receive many bonuses and other commissions along the way that will take your income to even greater heights. For example, when your monthly income reaches $30,000 a month on this one aspect of this compensation plan, then the additional layers of income would nearly double your earning potential. And this is not including all the vacations and awards that ASEA rewards their associates with. So the bottom line is this fast track will change everything very quickly and open up very exciting future for you and your family. Okay, let's break this down one last time. Since we don't have to sell anything, and we are all agreeing to become monthly consumers of ASEA for a minimum of 6 months, we each enroll and activate our monthly auto ships, which is also referred to, remember, it's also your monthly overhead, your business overhead, and then you find 4 people that are willing to do the very same thing. Again, nobody is selling, and everyone is on their way to become highly paid consumers of ASEA. And the income demonstration that you saw is very conservative to what your income potential can be. As well, don't forget the extreme health benefits that you can that come along as you replenish your body's very own redox signaling molecules. It just simply does not get more exciting or cooler than this. Now let's talk about something that's very, very important, and this is definitely one of my favorite things. Not only will you become a highly paid consumer of the world's greatest health technology, but did you know that the government rewards people very generously for being in business for themselves? In fact, the average home-based business in this industry will gain on average tax advantages up to $600 each month. Doing the math, you are gaining approximately $460 extra income in your home every single month, and that is in addition to the commissions that we have already discussed. Wealthy people understand that they need to have their money working for them, and they need to have their resources working for them as well, and they most certainly need to be protecting their money. Let me just say this another way. If you are not running a home-based business, you might as well take a crisp $20 bill and wad it up and toss it out the window every single day of every single month of every single year. Stop the insanity now and start your home-based business now. Imagine feeling the accomplishment and peace of mind that you will begin to feel when you generate a reliable and predictable income that will never be limited to the economy or interest rates, unemployment, or even the stock market. With the Momentum Factor and ASEA, you can take control of your financial life and live the life that was intended to be lived. In other words, go ahead and begin to live the life of your dreams. If you qualify and are willing to follow this incredibly simple success model, while being mentored through a fun, fast, and simple way to dramatically improve your physical health and or athletic performance, then you can also transform and change your financial life in just 6 short months. Whether your motivation is fitness, financial security, overall lifestyle, maybe even just something different and outside of the 9 to 5 norm. Maybe you want to capitalize on optimal health advantages or spend more time with your family and friends. Or maybe just step outside the box and create financial freedom in all forms, or gain a fun and peaceful retirement. Remember, whatever your specific goals are, the momentum factor is for you. Everyone needs ASEA and the ability to replenish these foundational molecules, so everyone might as well have the momentum factor to go along with it. To wrap this up, if you have been invited to take part in the Momentum Factor, then you already qualify the demographics of this powerful success model. So the next step is to qualify yourself. Earlier, we mentioned that we are looking for people that are decision makers and action takers, people that can and will follow a simple and proven success model as they become highly paid consumers of the world's greatest health supplement without ever selling a single thing or taking on risk. People that are ready to build long-term residual income that will pay them for generations to come and start protecting their money and gaining extreme tax advantages. Getting started is easy. Just contact the person who directed you to this site and tell them, "I'm in." And the next steps are even easier. Enroll and position yourself in the compensation plan with ASEA and drive your business with the Momentum Factor. You will receive your own personal website and back office directly from ASEA to manage your business. Once you have enrolled with ASEA, you can go to www.themomentumfactor.com, which you came to see this presentation, and then click on TMF member login, which is located in the upper right hand corner, and register to receive your access to the Momentum Factor training site. You will need your ASEA ID for registration at this site, and you will be fully trained on utilizing the Momentum Factor, which is the engine, and managing your ASEA business, which is the vehicle. Utilize your TMF members for questions and support, and start sharing the Momentum Factor with people you know will fit the demographics of the success model. And last but not least, we look forward to working with you and building dreams together. Goodbye for now, and I look forward to seeing you on the other side.